This is Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. In this clip, we're going to Karen who's a bit upset that her dogs are barking consistently in the morning when the roofers are doing roofing.
On my days off, because I don't appreciate my dogs barking at these guys up on the...
Okay. Well,
would that be a problem?
well, it wouldn't, but today's our last day, so we won't be here anymore.
Well, that's better than what that guy just said.
But I mean, if I want
He said 5 more to 10 more days. Well, if he's on the job, you better fire him right now.
I don't think so. We're allowed to start as early as we like.
Nope.
Well, I believe we are.
Oh, yeah, you are.
We never
But
usually start before 7.
You are, but I'm telling you, on my days off, if you keep it up, you're going to have
Keep what up?
You're going to have some flat tires in the road.
Keep what up, though? All we're doing is roofing. All we're doing is roofing, dear.
Noise. I live in the other half of
Okay,
that.
I
Yeah,
understand.
so my dogs are watchdogs.
Yeah. Well, we never
Slight
started till
sound.
8:30 this morning.
Make it 9 tomorrow.
Okay, you have a great day.
If you don't,
You're going to
telling
flatten
ya.
my tires?
yeah, I will. Anything that is sitting here is going to have a flat tire.
Holy fuck.
I mean, here's a simple question for it. Welcome to life. This will happen occasionally. I'm pretty sure you probably have experienced this at least once before in your life. I have. Well, my family has. Because when there was some bad hailstorm like a few years back, and it took them a little while, but eventually they had to replace the roofing panels because a lot of it got damaged through that hail, so it needed to be replaced. Because, you know, some of these hail balls, they were bigger than a flipping tennis ball. It was really ridiculous how crazy it was. But it's just like one of those things. They had a big skip bin on our property, which was great. And then they were also coming up in the morning, going upstairs, having these big poles around the place that meant that they were blocking fences. They had to keep one fence open because they needed a continuous access into a yard. But we also have a dog that was running about, so that wasn't fun. It's just part of life, man. You're just going to have to suffer for a few days, few weeks, and then it's all done and you don't have to worry about it anymore. The roof's got to get replaced at some point, or it's got to get repaired. It is what it is. In this clip, we got a Kevin ordering a sandwich.
Are you the boss's daughter? No. Are you related to the boss? No. Because you seem like you've got a house here that gets 7 years of tenure. How in the world did you get 7 years of tenure treating customers? Just make it safe.
Sir, we have been trying to be reasonable to you, but you are just keep back talking to us. And we're
That's
trying to
right.
speak to you.
That's right. You ever hear the customer is always correct? It's not back talk. Asking for a sandwich for the way they want. Now, if I'm asking you for a chocolate sandwich, that's out of
Would you like me to
control.
call the cops? Can we finish this so you can get out of here?
Good lord, not the customer's always right slogan. Okay, this one's a little bit of a complicated annoyance. I understand why this slogan's a thing. Effectively speaking, it's a motto, Jesus Christ. It's a motto or slogan which exhorts service staff to give high priority to customer satisfaction. Effectively, if you work in a restaurant, the customer complains about a dish having some hair in it or the chicken potentially is raw, you don't question it. You just take it, you go get a new one and replace it, no questions asked. The problem becomes is that a lot of people in society are dishonest, and over the past few years, more and more people are being fucking dishonest. They'll either complain about things that there's not need to be complained about, or when they complain about other staff members doing X, Y, and Z, they won't tell the full story. They'll leave out parts that make the customer look bad to make the staff member look as bad as they possibly can. I've literally seen this happen over the past week. It's goddamn ridiculous. In this instance here, this guy's asking for extra shenanigans to be put on his sandwich. Now, I'm not sure how policies in some fast food restaurants in America goes, but I mean, I guess certain things they could probably have a right to say no, that's not happening, especially if you're going to be rude like this guy. Either way, mate, shut your fucking mouth. You're a fucking asshole, move on. In this next clip, a Karen accuses a guy of assaulting her on a train earlier that day.
Okay, so this woman's just said the police will come talk to her because apparently this white hair person is assaulted. Listen to this, right? I really hope you can hear this. This is a British Karen court.
I'm so confused what's happening. Say sorry. You know what? You assaulted me in front of 2 of my children. I called the police. So worry, they're on their way. And I already showed you the footage.
I'm actually genuinely concerned that she might have actually been assaulted on said train, but she's mistaken this person here who's just busking in Britain to have been this person that assaulted her on the train. Like, I'm genuinely a little bit perplexed on this one, because it's a bit of a weird thing to accuse someone of assaulting you on a train, doing it in front of kids, and claiming you have footage on it, and the cops are already on their way. But it's like, I don't get why you would make something like this up in such a way. But at the same time, I've seen worse things made. I'm sorry, I'm honestly more confused about this than anything. There seems to be something going along here that I'm not 100% sure of, but okay, interesting clip to see in public, eh? In this next clip, we got a couple of Karens fighting with bins.
Oh my, oh God. Oh my God.
You know, these are the type of Karen clips I absolutely love, because there's nothing absolutely serious going on in here. All we see is just, in the distance, two what I'm assuming are old ladies are fighting over bins. Why are they fighting over bins? How did we even get here? That is a part of the story that we'll never get to hear, but that's fine, because these clips are just perfectly entertaining in themselves. Oh boy. In this next clip, a Karen attempts to start a fight in a bar.
You want it, mate? You want it? I'm leaving you.
I am a midget. You're barred. Fuck off.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Go on, crack on with your risky dick job.
Actually, no, let me correct myself, because this is in Britain, because this is probably in the UK, this is actually a pub. They're effectively the same thing. Don't worry about it. It's just, don't worry about it, okay? I just gotta love how, like, immediately the barmaid's around the corner. Nope, don't you fucking dare. It's like that this has happened before with these exact pair of people, and they just know what's gonna happen. Or maybe they've just seen it so many times that they just know, okay, quick to response, this shit's about to get out of hand. Also, love how apparently the smaller guy is the manager of the place. He's having a ripe old time with that lady. Oh, nothing like a good old fight in the pub, my friends. It's stupid. In the next clip, a Karen cuts off a driver.
Run. What's wrong with
Yeah, we got. Here you are, guys. We've got a Karen here. Live streaming Karen. What's wrong with you?
Why did you stop harassing me?
What's wrong with you? Drive properly. Huh?
Driving is appalling.
Don't cut up people, yeah? Huh? It's all on cam. It's all on cam. Karen!
So one of two things happened here. Either A, Karen is a terrible driver and failed to look behind her on both set times she decided to change lanes, or B, I would say the more likely one, hopefully, I mean, it's not exactly a good thing for this to be the one that's happened here. She was just trying to cut this guy off purposefully. Because, I mean, if she wasn't doing it purposefully, then she definitely shouldn't be on the road. I mean, if she's doing it purposely, then she shouldn't be on the road either. It's just a bit of confusing, but either way, she's a fucking idiot who cut off the same person twice and then starts to have an insult battle with the other guy until she realizes that, until he points out the camera, the dash cam that's there, and she just shuts up. She says, "Stop harassing me. Stop harassing me." This is why you should always, if you got a car, have a flipping dash cam. It is the best thing to ever have. It can catch crashes and all the fun stuff. In this next clip, we got a Karen who doesn't like her neighbors.
All the Zackies because, okay?
It
So
was-
you're telling me that you have no clue.
It was
that you
Jimmy.
moved in here and you know nothing about
Jimmy
the
helped
bins.
us rather than Zachy.
I
Jimmy
don't
told
care.
us when the
I'm
bins were
calling
out.
the Zackies.
You
because
don't
I
care? I'm
talked-
just telling you the truth, then why are you asking me?
I talked here, okay? So if you're new, sorry. If you're new, sorry. Done.
Then
You
how?
know,
Go get checked out later.
Genuine question is, what? I don't think that I have anything else for this fight. It's just, what? I'm confused. Is this Karen complaining about the bins or something? I don't know. That is what she's complaining about. She's complaining about the bins. Why is she complaining about the bins? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me these questions. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's not happy with the customer service.
Have a good
Know
day,
your
miss.
boss's number. You cannot do that.
Have a good day, miss.
You cannot do that.
Have a good day.
You cannot. I can report you to the Better Business Bureau. Are you aware of that?
Report me.
Do you realize I'm a CPA? I have a
Do
lot
it.
more reign than you think I have.
Do it then.
You're not going to give me your name.
No.
For no reason.
No, because when you asked me, you weren't being nice, and I'm not
I wasn't.
gonna.
When was I ever being rude to you?
I'm not gonna sit here and
When was I
argue with
ever
you,
being-
miss.
I wasn't being
I'm
nice
not
with
gonna
it?
sit here and
What if
argue
I said
with
that
you.
wasn't nice?
Have a good day.
Tell me one thing I have said that wasn't
There's
nice.
no point in having this
I still have not
conversation.
even cursed or raised my voice. Nothing.
Miss,
I'm asking you
you're
what your
very
name is.
clearly agitated.
Now that you're not giving me your name, yes.
Why?
Nor
For
your
what?
boss's number?
Is that really a reason to get agitated at someone because they won't give
Yes,
you their name?
it is, because I'm asking you for your boss's number then and you're not giving it to
Yeah,
me.
I can't give out my boss's personal cell
Okay,
phone
then you
number.
need to give me your name or a way to reach him.
No,
Email
I
or a way that
I
time
don't.
he's in here. Yes, you
I-
do. Yes,
I
you want to
don't.
look up the law?
don't. Look, miss.
You don't think so? And where's my receipt? I want both of them.
Okay, well, it's too late because I
no,
can
I
give you
want
the
both my
second
receipts.
one.
That is the law as well.
You didn't ask for your receipt the
You don't
first
have to
time.
ask for it right away.
If you don't
You can
ask
go
for
back
it,
and
then
print
it
it through the
doesn't print
system.
out because we don't waste paper.
You
We
go
don't
through
just
the
do
system and
automated
reprint
receipts.
it. Yes, you can.
I can reprint the last receipt only. I can't
I
go
want
back
both of
after
my
that.
receipts.
I can't do that for you.
You don't think so? You can too. There's a system.
Okay, miss, I'm done arguing. This is where the
I'm asking
conversation
for your name.
ends.
This is absolutely
Have a good
ridiculous.
day. Bye-bye.
I'm asking for my receipt. You don't think you're printing my receipt? Okay.
Call them.
I'm going to. The way you're acting is unacceptable.
She's literally calling the cops because I won't give her my name.
Or my receipt, or your boss's name.
I just told you I can give you the receipt for the Coke, but the
I
other
said, okay,
transaction.
I'm waiting. I don't know why you haven't done
Okay,
that.
but then you started getting angry and saying, no, I want both
Because
of
I'm
them,
asking
and I
for your
can't
name,
do
you
that.
won't give me your name, your boss's name, your boss's information when he's here. You know.
I don't know what to really say with that one. I mean, it's just like, oh, I've not done anything bad to you. I've been nice this entire time. Whilst you also were making threats about reporting them earlier. I don't think that's what I would exactly coin as being nice per se. But, I mean, if that's what you believe is nice, then sure, have it your way. And the receipt thing, it's a bit weird to me. Honestly, most systems tend to have the ability to go back a few receipts for the day. But if it's been like multiple purchases since then, I can understand the complications of it. But if it's the previous two receipts, usually there's a way to reprint them. Then again, I also know with smaller businesses, the systems aren't as well set up or created. So in most realities, they can really only reprint the previous receipt. Otherwise, it gets a little bit more complicated and annoying to deal with. Either way, just a crazy thing. It's like, oh, fine, you won't give me your name? I'm going to call the cops on you. I'm going to waste your time. It's like she's probably being paid minimum wage to deal with your shit assery. Like, calm the fuck down, Karen. Holy crap. In this next clip, we got a Karen who decides to throw her trash into other people's yards.
Oh, is this your rubbish? Do you mind taking it back home with you, please? Because you've been doing it there. No, you've been dumping it here for weeks and weeks, and they don't take it. They don't take it. No, they don't take it. Where do you live, Helen? Where do you live? No, where do you live? Well, because you've been fly tipping. We're going to report you to the council because you're dumping rubbish in the street. You're dumping rubbish in the street. No, it's not in the bin. It's not in the bin.
Go to the police.
We'll go to the police then.
Yeah.
And
What are you doing with that?
I'm videoing you because you're fly tipping.
Go and get stuff.
Pardon?
I said go and get stuff.
Well, take your rubbish back home, please.
I'm gonna get.
Take you back. Go back home. I live over there, and you've been dumping rubbish every week.
Yes, I do. I put
Why
it
do you?
They take it.
No, they don't take it.
They do.
We don't. We've reported you to the council for 2 weeks now.
One of the bins. As long as you put it in the bin,
Right, you go and put it in the bin then, and we'll follow you and see where you go, and then we'll report you to the police. Report you to the police.
Yes, I'm going to the police.
Yes, yes. Silly old man, yeah.
I said, get away.
No.
You're gonna go.
Pardon?
You're gonna go.
No, I want to take that rubbish back home with you. Take it back home.
Get out.
Take it back. Put it in your own home. Put it in your house. Well, apply for a new one. Don't tip it out in the road. Go to the police then, darling. I know. Go take your rubbish home. We don't want it. Put the rubbish outside your own house. You don't know where I live. No. Why? Well, it's up to them. That's their house. Yeah, but it's not. It's their house. This is your rubbish. Phone the police then. And take your rubbish home. Take your rubbish home. She won't take it home. I've got that. I've got that on video. I want to know where you live. You're fly tipping. Fly tipping. Dumping rubbish in the public footpath.
Now, I will say I did cut off the ending of the clip mainly because beyond that final word, literally nothing else happens. So I think the first thing of concern is that I understand you want to know where she lives. You want to know her address so you can properly report her to the council. But at the same time, it is a bit questionable to follow her home. But that's all I'm going to say there, because I can understand why you've done it in the first place. And, you know, my first thought is that she was just putting her rubbish bags inside of other people's bins who haven't been emptied yet, which... to me, it's fine if your friend or one of your neighbors has an empty bin and you have excess rubbish, or they have their bin isn't full. Sure, put it in there, make it so the rubbish still goes. But she puts it on the curb, not in the bin. She puts it on the curb. I'm sorry, honey, but the trash truck drivers don't pick up the trash that way anymore. They have these big metal claws on these trucks that grab the bin and throw the rubbish inside of the bin into the back of the truck. They don't hop out of the car no more. It's all done via machines. So putting it on the floor means they won't really grab it in 99.9% of cases. If something falls out of the bin badly when they're dealing with it, and it's entirely on them, I have seen them clean up a little bit after themselves, but in most cases they're not going to hop out to grab a random bag that's on the side of a bin. Put it inside the fucking bin. There's clearly multiple other empty neighbors' bins that you could probably put it into, rather than going all the way on that long walk to someone else's house to dump the bag in their front yard. Like, why? Christ almighty. Just put it in a bin, for Christ's sakes. Good God.